Exclusive. Nigeria Anti-Grieve Agency EFCC probes central bank over multi-billion dollar fraud as Attorney General Malami EMEFIELE battle to stop the investigation. Hello, my wonderful people. These are supposed to be men of integrity. Sadly, in our economy, sadly, in our society, such men, we lack them. Such men, we don't have them anymore. Such men are difficult to start to come by. These are people who we are supposed to be, given real direction in terms of integrity, justice, so much so that they're supposed to be examples for the younger one to follow. However, these are the thieves. If you want to call about thieves, these are the ones. They steal like there's no tomorrow. And by the end of the day, they are leaving the country in what we call penury. Nigeria is bleeding out and they don't care because at the end of the day, they have their family overseas and they don't, for them, Nigeria can become whatever it chooses to be. They've forgotten that human being makes these things happen. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Attorney General. This Attorney General has always been involved in fraud. God help us. Exclusive. Nigeria Anti-Grieve Agency EFCC probes central bank over multi-billion dollar fraud as Attorney General Malami Godwin Emefiele battle to stop the investigation. Some reporters had on September the 20th reported that our Youth Assembly, a socio-economic and socio-political group, called for the resignation and sacking of Emefiele, central bank governor. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission has begun an investigation into an alleged multi-billion naira fraud at the Central Bank of Nigeria, which centers on the disbursement of a loan facility being managed by the director in charge of CBN agricultural loans. This is the shield with which they have continued to ravage the country in poverty. Some reporters learned that CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele presently jittering and fighting hard to stop the probe, which has reached out to the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, to come to his aid, to widen and to stop the EFCC investigation into the CBN, going on and prevailing on Bauer, whom he appointed to become EFCC boss, and now investigating them. The investigation of CBN Director of Development Financial Department, DFD, Eli Yusuf, has also been involved. Eli Yusuf is in charge of agricultural loan at the CBN. Some reporters gathered that EFCC operative last week stormed the CBN department over some atrocities committed by Eli Yusuf. He was accused of owning expensive houses, cars in Abuja and in Lekki part of Lagos State. Last week, EFCC went to CBN DFD, the department that deals with agricultural loan and more. This is the cash cow of Emefiele and is led by the corrupt director, Eli Yusuf. Since last week, Emefiele has been doing all he can through the Attorney General, who is also engulfed in all this, to ensure Bauer does not investigate the department any further. Charges have also been brought down in the Department of Redeployment of Staff, whom Eli Yusuf and Emefiele assigned to ensure these things are done in closed door, leaking the atrocities in the department. People have been reassigned to cover up. The said director was invited to Lagos, but the matter has been shut down by Emefiele and Malami. Yusuf is accused of owning some very expensive properties. CBN has in the past claimed to disburse billions of naira as loan to agriculturalists. However, this is all a scam, a serious scandal involving the CBN governor as well as EMEFIELE. So what they are trying to do, they want to use, funny enough, the Attorney General of this federation, this man, I've not seen anybody who is a worse thief, yeah, than, I mean, this person is supposed to be attending to justice. So much so that there's supposed to be justice whenever the name of this man is spoken. People, when you say, what's his name now? Esau sold his birthright. Be careful how you blame Esau. Be very careful. If you have not been in that situation, you will not understand. People, they sell their soul for less than even a pot of porridge. What is all this going into? They don't care. But guess what? They go after Yahoo Yahoo boys. Yeah, I mean, disclaimer, this is not to say anybody should involve themselves in any form of crime. But welcome. Nigeria, what they do is that the people who have no one to speak for them are the targets. These are the people they go after. The real thieves, the real one who destroys the nations, and not ask a single word. In fact, they go scot-free. In fact, they enjoy immunity. They are the ones who go ahead and, when you look at everything, you'll be wondering, who exactly is the thief? Who exactly? You've forgotten that the same Emefiele that raised over 100 billion for Buhari and his cohorts when they brought in the Boko Haram that started this whole thing that is going on in the country. He raised 100 billion at the time. And when you look at it, that's why Buhari cannot declare them terrorists, because he knows his past with them. He knows how they came about, how they've been ruling. Okay, so declaring that will be against his own, I don't know if he has ethics anyway. You see, these are people who are supposed to be minding justice and, ensuring that there is truth and the common man, can get truth and justice. However, they are the one destroying the whole system. They are the one destroying the whole system. Nigerians, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say, because when you look at these people, one is wondering, how did we really get here in the first place? How did we ever get here? These are selfish individuals who are after whatever comes to them and not the people. They don't care what happened to any individual. Sadly, these are the leaders. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Please don't forget to like us. Bye for now.